ChatGPT has been used by my locals, apparently. So let's read the story. Write a story about a lawyer named Nick who discovers he is gay. Nick sat at his desk, staring at the piles of documents that seemed to stretch on forever. Oh, it's so fucking good already. It's already good. As a successful lawyer, he had always prided himself on his ability to handle any case that came his way. But today he couldn't focus. His thoughts kept drifting to a conversation he had had with his best friend the night before. His friend had always come out to him as gay, and it had sent Nick's world spinning. He had always considered himself straight, but as he thought about it, he realized that he had never really given much thought to his own sexuality. He had always just assumed that he was attracted to women. But now, as he sat at his desk, he couldn't shake the feeling that there was something more to his attractions. He found himself thinking about men in a way that he had never allowed himself to before. It was a confusing and frightening realization, but he knew that he couldn't ignore it any longer. That evening, Nick summoned the courage to sit down with his partner and tell her the truth. It was a difficult conversation, but in the end, they decided to stay together and work through it. It wasn't easy, but with time and patience, they were able to find a new normal. Nick realized that discovering his true identity had been scary, but it had also been one of the most liberating experiences of his life. He was finally able to be honest with himself and those around him, and he was grateful for the support of his loved ones. He knew that it wouldn't be an easy road, but he was ready to face it with courage and authenticity. All right, here we go. This one's actually this one's actually a different one. This is not about me. Write an essay on David Hume's paradox of horror in the style of a poorly educated man from New Jersey. Okay, here we go. Look at this. Yo, what's up, guys? I'm no scholar or nothing, but I heard about this guy Hume who had this crazy idea called the paradox of horror. Basically, it's the idea that we get pleasure from stuff that's gross or scary. Like, why do we watch horror movies or read spooky stories if they're going to give us the heebie-jeebies? Well, Hume had this theory that it's all... This is like that Thug Kitchen cookbook. Well, Hume had this theory that it's all about our natural curiosity and desire for something new. He thought we're all attracted to weird or unexpected things, and that's why we seek out horror stuff even though it freaks us out. It's like we want to see what's on the other side of fear or something. But I also heard some people say that our love of horror is actually a sign of some messed up stuff going on in our brains. Like maybe we have some unconscious desires or conflicts that we ain't even aware of. The horror is just a way for us to deal with them. Personally, I don't know what to think. I mean, I love me a good horror movie, but I ain't exactly sure why. All I know is that Hume's paradox of horror is a pretty interesting idea, and it's definitely worth thinking about the next time you watch a scary movie. Whoa! That is like the inspirational speech from the unexpected student in high school or college learning about philosophy, right? Like this would be written in a fucking movie script. It's fucking hilarious.